Imagine, just for a moment, I'm sitting right there beside you. Yes, right there. And I'm saying to you, hey, you know what? I've got this big wish. It's huge. I want everyone in this world, every single person, to understand each other, to really get where the other person is coming from. I mean, think about it. Imagine a place where, no matter where you're from, what language you speak, or what you believe in, you just get each other. That's what I'm aiming for. Now, you might be thinking, but how? The world's too big, too complicated. But here's the thing. I've got a plan. It starts with you. Yes, you. You've got this incredible power inside of you to make someone's day just a bit brighter, to understand someone just a little bit better. And guess what? It's contagious. Your smile, your understanding nod, it can start a chain reaction. Imagine you're at a coffee shop, and instead of scrolling through your phone, you look up and actually see the person serving you. You ask them how their day is going, and you really listen. That's it. That simple act, it's like a pebble in a pond. The ripples spread out wider than you can see. That person feels seen, valued, and guess what they do? They pass it on. Before you know it, it's not just a coffee shop vibing with understanding and kindness. It's a whole neighborhood. But wait, there's more. I want you to think bigger. Next time you hear a news story from halfway across the world, instead of shaking your head and thinking how different those people are, I want you to pause. Think about what you have in common with someone living there. Maybe they're worried about their kids, just like you. Maybe they're struggling to make ends meet. Whatever it is, find that common ground. Feel it. That's the seed of understanding growing right there. Now here's where it gets really exciting. You start to realize that this understanding thing, it's powerful. It breaks down walls. It builds bridges. And suddenly, you're not just one person. You're part of a bigger story. A story where everyone is trying to get along, to understand each other, to make this world a bit more like, well, heaven on earth. And I know, it sounds like a dream. But that's what I'm here for. To dream big dreams, and to remind you that you're part of it. You've got this incredible role to play in this grand plan. So what do you say? Are you in? Will you take that step, make that effort to understand someone a little bit better? Because I believe in you. I believe in this dream. And together we can make it a reality. Just imagine the possibilities, the changes we can bring about. It's not just about making someone's day better. It's about transforming the world, one understanding, one connection at a time. And you know the best part? This is just the beginning. There's so much more we can do, so many more ways we can change the world together. But it starts here with this simple wish, this deep desire for understanding and unity. Let's embark on this journey together, with open hearts and open minds, ready to see the good in each other, ready to make a difference. Are you ready to be a part of this? Because I am, and I'm so excited to see where this journey takes us. Let's make this wish a reality together. All right, let's dive into this journey together. As if I'm sharing a warm, heart-to-heart message with you. I want you to feel the energy, the enthusiasm, and the sheer joy that comes from the simplest yet most powerful act known to mankind. Being kind to each other. Imagine me speaking directly to you, using the simplest words, but filled with a depth of passion and sincerity. First off, let's break this down. I want you to embrace kindness like it's your most prized possession. Think about it. Isn't it amazing how a small act of kindness can light up someone's day? Picture this. You're handing out smiles like they're candies, and each smile has the power to turn a gloomy day bright. I want you to imagine the ripple effect of your actions, like tossing a pebble into a pond and watching the waves spread out farther and farther. Now, I'm not just talking about being nice because it's a good thing to do. I'm talking about tapping into the power that lies within you, the power to change the world, one kind gesture at a time. This isn't a fairy tale. It's real life, and it's happening right now through you. Think about the last time someone helped you out or just gave you a smile when you needed it. Felt good, right? Now I want you to be that person for someone else. It's like passing the baton in the greatest relay race of humanity. Let's break it down even further. I'm asking you to open your heart, to really see the people around you. Not just look at them, but see them, their needs, their struggles, their silent pleas for a kind word or a helping hand. You have the power to answer those pleas. And the beauty of it, it doesn't cost a thing. Kindness is free, my friend, yet its value is priceless. But here's the thing. I want you to be genuine about it. Kindness isn't about getting something in return. It's about giving from the heart without expecting a reward. It's the purest form of love, and when you give that love, when you spread that kindness, you're not just making someone else's day, you're lighting up the world. It's like you're a lighthouse, shining bright in the darkness, guiding ships to safe harbor. That's what kindness does. It guides people. It gives them hope. It shows them they're not alone. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but what can I do? I'm just one person. Here's where the magic happens. Every big movement, every great change in history started with one person, one act, one moment of courage. So I'm calling on you to be that one person, to take that one step, to perform that one act of kindness. It doesn't have to be something big. Hold a door open, offer a seat on the bus, give a compliment. It's the little things that add up, creating a tsunami of goodness. And here's the best part. When you embrace kindness, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow into a beautiful tree with branches spreading wide, offering shade and shelter to all who come by. That's what your kindness can do. It can grow, it can spread, it can create a sanctuary for those in need. All right, here goes. I want to talk to you about something close to my heart. I mean, really get into it. You know, when I look at each and every one of you, I see something incredible. I see potential that's just waiting to burst forth like the brightest day after the darkest night. Now let me tell you, every single person is a world of their own, a unique story, a living, breathing miracle. Yes, you heard me right. You sitting there, you're a miracle. But here's the thing, folks. Sometimes y'all forget that. You look in the mirror and maybe you don't see what I see. You see flaws, you see past mistakes, or maybe you just see someone who's gotten a bit lost along the way. But let me clear something up right now. Every person, yes, every one of you, is brimming with worth, overflowing with it. Now, why am I hammering this home? It's because I've noticed something. When you realize your own value, you start seeing it in others too. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses. Suddenly, everything's in focus. And that's what I want for you. I want you to see yourself and others through these clear, loving lenses. I'm talking about a kind of love that's not just words, not just a nice feeling, but action. Real, tangible action. Love that picks someone up when they're down, that lends an ear when someone needs to talk, that shares a smile just because. This isn't pie-in-the-sky stuff. It's real, and it's powerful. You see, when you treat others with this deep respect and kindness, you're echoing the very heartbeat of the universe. You're bringing light to the dark places, hope to the places filled with despair. And here's the kicker. As you do this, as you reach out, you're going to find something amazing. You're going to find that you're not just helping others. You're healing something inside yourself too. I want you to think of kindness like a seed. When you plant it, at first, you might not see much. But give it time, and it starts to grow, spread, and before you know it, you've got this beautiful garden blooming right in front of you. That's the kind of change I'm talking about. The kind that starts small, but grows beyond what you could ever have imagined. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But what can I do? I'm just one person. Let me tell you, that's exactly where it starts. With one person, with you. You've got this boundless potential, and it's just waiting to be unleashed. I'm not talking about moving mountains overnight. I'm talking about small acts, kind words, those little moments that might seem insignificant, but can mean the world to someone else. And here's the beautiful part. As you start to live this way, as you start to view each person as this incredible, valuable individual, something shifts. The world starts to shift. Your actions send ripples through the pond of humanity, and those ripples, they can turn into waves. So, here's what I'm getting at, what I'm really urging you to grasp. Believe in the power of your actions. Believe in the beauty of your own worth and the worth of those around you. I'm not just tossing words into the wind here. I'm laying out a path, a way of living that can transform your life and the lives of those around you. Embrace this. Embrace the possibility, the potential, the sheer wonder of what can happen when you start living like everyone matters. Because they do. They really do. I'm talking about a revolution of kindness, a movement of compassion and understanding that starts with you, right here, right now. So, what do you say? Are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to be part of this beautiful unfolding? Because I'm here, cheering you on, believing in you every step of the way. This isn't just a call to action. It's a call to transformation, yours, mine, and the world's. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's more to this story, more to this journey. So take a deep breath and let's take that step together. Let's start this adventure, and who knows where we'll end up. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a ride filled with joy, love, and incredible discovery. I'm going to tell you about something really close to my heart, something I deeply wish for all of you: fairness and opportunity for everyone, no matter where you come from, what you look like, or how much money you have. Imagine a world where every single person gets the same chance to shine, to chase their dreams, and to live their best life. I mean, think about it. Every kid, no matter where they're born, could grow up to be a doctor, an artist, a teacher, or anything they want to be. Isn't that something? But here's the thing. I need you all to be part of this. It's like when you're playing a team sport. Every player's effort counts. You, me, your neighbors, strangers across the globe, we're all in this together. I want you to think of yourself as a teammate to everyone on this planet. Yes, everyone. Now, I hear some of you saying, but how can I make a difference? Oh, believe me, you can. It starts with the small stuff. Share what you have, even if it's just a smile or your time. Listen to people's stories, learn from them, and stand up for them when they need help. It's like building a house brick by brick. Every act of kindness and every moment of understanding adds up. And here's where the magic happens. When you give someone a chance, when you open a door for them that was closed before, you're not just changing their world, you're changing the whole world. Imagine the ripple effect of that. One good deed leads to another, and before you know it, we've created a tsunami of change, but a good kind, like a giant wave of love and fairness washing over everything. I know, it sounds like a tall order, but hey, who said changing the world was going to be easy? It's supposed to be a challenge. But think about how awesome it will feel to be part of something so big, to know that you're helping to make the world a fairer, more loving place. I'm not saying it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows. There will be tough times, moments when you feel like giving up, but that's exactly when you've got to dig deep, find that spark inside you, and remember why we're doing this. Remember, I'm with you every step of the way. When you're fighting for justice and equality, you're never fighting alone. So here's the deal. I want you to promise to open your heart, to really see the people around you, and to give them a fair shot. I'm talking about real commitment here, a promise to yourself and to the world. And know this, every time you help someone else, every time you make the world a little fairer, you're not just making their day better. You're lighting up the heavens with hope. Now, let's get out there and make it happen. Let's create a world where everyone gets a fair shot, where dreams aren't just for the lucky few, and where your birthplace doesn't determine your future. It's a big dream, sure, but I believe in it, and I believe in you. All right, let's dive deep into the heart of forgiveness, a concept I hold dear. Imagine you're holding onto a heavy rock symbolizing anger and grudges. Now think about what it feels like to let that rock fall away. That's what forgiveness feels like. It's like setting down a heavy burden that you've been carrying for way too long. I want you to understand something important. When you forgive, you're not saying what happened was okay. No, not at all. What you're saying is, I'm not going to let this hurt control me anymore. It's about taking back your power, choosing to be happy rather than holding on to bitterness. Think of your heart as a garden. When you hold grudges, it's like letting weeds grow wild, choking out the good plants, the beautiful things in your life. But forgiveness is like pulling out those weeds, giving room for new flowers to bloom. It's about making space in your heart for peace, joy, and new beginnings. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you don't understand what they did to me. And you're right. I might not know every detail, but I do know this. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. It hurts you more than anyone else. So, I'm asking you, let it go. Not for them, but for you. For your peace, your happiness. Imagine waking up each day with a lighter heart, a spirit free from the shadows of the past. This is what I wish for you. It's like the sunrise after a long, dark night. Forgiveness brings a new dawn, a chance to start fresh. It's an act of courage, a declaration that you are moving forward, no longer chained to the past. But how, you ask? Start small. Think of something small that you can forgive today. It could be as simple as someone cutting you off in traffic. Recognize the annoyance, then consciously let it go. Say to yourself, I forgive you, even if they can't hear you. Feel the lightness in your heart as you do it. This is your first step on the journey of forgiveness. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Forgiveness is a journey, not a one-time act. It's a path you choose to walk every day. And some days, it will be harder than others. But remember, every step you take on this path is a step towards freedom. It's a step towards becoming the person I know you can be. Someone who is defined not by the past, but by the love, peace, and joy in their heart. And here's the beautiful part. As you start to forgive, you'll find the world around you begins to change. Relationships heal. New opportunities appear. Life becomes brighter, fuller, richer. It's like opening the windows on a spring day, letting the fresh air sweep away the stale air of winter. I want you to imagine what your life could look like, free from the shackles of unforgiveness. Picture yourself walking through life with ease, a smile on your face, a lightness in your step. This is the life I wish for you, a life full of promise, hope, and endless possibilities. But it all starts with that first step, the decision to forgive, to let go, to move forward. It's one of the most powerful choices you can make. So I'm here, urging you, encouraging you to take that step. Let today be the day you choose forgiveness, choose freedom, choose joy. Remember, my child, in this journey of forgiveness, you're not alone. I'm with you every step of the way, guiding you, supporting you, loving you. So take my hand, let's walk this path together. Listen up, my dear children, because I've got something important I want you all to understand. Something close to my heart that I'm eager to share with you. It's about learning, growing, and never stopping on that exciting journey. I wish for you, yes, you, to embrace the endless adventure of learning new things. Now, why is this so important? Well, imagine your mind as a vast, beautiful garden. Just as a garden needs seeds, water, and sunlight to grow, your mind needs new ideas, knowledge, and experiences. I want you to plant those seeds of curiosity and water them with the joy of discovery. Every new thing you learn, every book you read, every question you ask, it's like sunlight for your soul, making your inner garden flourish. But here's the thing, my children, learning isn't just about sitting in a classroom or reading textbooks. Oh no, it's so much more. It's about looking at the world around you with wide, wonder-filled eyes. It's about asking why the sky is blue, how the birds fly, or what makes the stars twinkle. I want you to ask, to seek, to knock on the doors of knowledge, and then, with a heart full of courage, push those doors wide open. You see, when you learn something new, you don't just change your mind. You change your heart, your soul, and the very fabric of your being. You become a beacon of light, a source of wisdom and kindness in a world that desperately needs it. And guess what? I'm right there with you, cheering you on, marveling at the wonder of your growth. Now, I hear some of you saying, but what if I fail? What if it's too hard? My beloved, let me tell you something. It's okay to stumble, to fall, to get it wrong. That's part of the journey, part of the adventure. I want you to know that it's in those moments of struggle that you find your strength, your resilience. So, dust yourself off and let's keep going together. And here's the best part. As you grow in knowledge, you grow in spirit. You start to see connections between things that once seemed unrelated. You begin to understand not just the what, but the why. And that, my dear ones, is where true wisdom lies. But don't keep this treasure to yourself. Share it, spread it, let it ripple out into the world. Teach others, inspire them, be the guide in the darkness. Because when one of us lights up, we all shine brighter. So, here's my call to you. Be curious, be brave, be relentless in your quest for knowledge. Remember, every day is a chance to learn something new, to be a student of this grand, glorious life. And in this classroom of earth and sky, know that I am always with you, your greatest supporter, your eternal teacher. Now take this spark, this divine spark I've planted within you, and let it grow into a roaring fire. Let it light up your path and lead you to places you've never imagined. Because, my children, in the school of life, the possibilities are endless, the lessons infinite, and the joy of discovery awaits at every turn. Embrace it, love it, live it. And remember, I am always with you, guiding, loving, and believing in the infinite potential that lies within each of you. Let's embark on this journey together with open hearts and eager minds, ready to embrace the wonders that await. So, what do you say? Are you ready to join me in this adventure of a lifetime? Let's turn the page together and begin a new chapter filled with learning, growth, and endless possibilities. Remember, in the library of life, every book is waiting to be opened, every story eager to be told. And yours, my dear one, is just beginning.